So I just got done at the cemetery and God brought me by this little park that I've never seen before. It's pretty here. It's beautiful. It's got this little walking path. He he wants me to make these videos spontaneously. Apparently I kind of suck when I try and figure out what I'm supposed to say. But this video is about why we're here. And I think I've got it simplified pretty well. So before anything that humans can recognize as God existed in a state of, he showed me images and it looks just like static, like television static. And that is how he started. He was just this solid mass, this tightly kind of constricted mass of light and dark. And he recognized himself as the light, and the darkness wasn't from him, but it was there, and he hated it. So he started developing an idea on how he could get the light from the darkness. And I think I'll go into further detail when I talk about a few other subjects, but ever since he started, that has been his only goal. God's only goal is to separate light from dark. And on Judgment Day, the darkness is going to be sucked into a black hole and disappear forever. But until then, we are in a constant struggle. It's a spiritual battle. It goes on in the heavens night and day. It's a violent place. The things we do on earth are somehow mirrored up in the heavens with these spiritual battles occurring. And God uses us. God uses everybody, even the wicked. They are also engaged in the spiritual battle. So what does that mean for understanding why we're here? Well, so he created Adam and Eve, and he thought he had created a safe space where darkness couldn't get in, and he was so pleased with himself. But then, as we know, darkness seeped in and got to Eve. God simplified the story of Adam and Eve in the Bible. He's saying he greatly simplified it. But my understanding is that it is something that was so traumatic for him, he doesn't even like to mention it. The things Eve did were awful, and he got owned. And anyway, so once that happened, then he devised a way to extract light and darkness from human beings through the things they endure and the things they do and the energy and the spirit they spread upon the earth. So I will make several videos about how suffering is a blessing. Suffering takes the darkness inside of us and kind of squeezes it out. And then here's the whole thing. We are here because God is trying to separate the lightest humans from the darkest humans. And when you have a lot of light in you, you get to be close to God for eternity. So this life is just a little kind of proving ground. It's just a test. He talks about the Truman Show. It's very much like that. He set us all up with different circumstances, and he kind of sits upstairs and watches us. Some of us fail him, and some of us go way beyond what he ever would have expected. Our death date and our birth date still never change. So when we either die or in the coming 7 years, when Jesus returns, God is going to place us around him according to the light inside of us. And we are in control of how much light we have. The more we worship, the more we're grateful, the kinder we are. All those things lead to us pushing the darkness out, resisting temptation. And when God said true religion is loving your neighbor as yourself and kind of resisting, pushing away the temptation, Those are the things that he's trying to accomplish on earth, and that's how you can help him. There's a lot of ways we resist temptation. It can be just say we have a physical pain, but we seek his guidance, we ask for his help, we allow ourselves to get closer to him to help us with the pain. He's brilliant, guys. He's beyond description how he uses everything for his good. Even the things the enemy does, he turns them around every single time. It's a beautiful thing. But anyway, I'm no Bible scholar, but God's informed me that when I get enough of my message out, there will be people that are able to piece it together. And so if you're interested in that, any verses that have to do with light and darkness, you will see a pattern that, and the lightness is called righteousness, and the darkness is called wickedness. And anyway, if you pay attention to the Bible and always view God's sole purpose is to extract the light and then get rid of the darkness, because he wants to make himself pure light. And right now he started out as a yin and yang, 50% dark, 50% light, and it was all mixed together. So anyway, hope this helps you understand a few things better. I know for me it's made a huge difference in pretty much how I understand everything. All right, have a wonderful day. Amen.